Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Entrepreneur Mom. I'm your host, Velvet Briere. If you're new to the channel, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, new and old subscribers. I wouldn't be here and this would not be possible if it wasn't for you guys. As you guys know, I am pregnant, so I haven't really been feeling up to making a video, but I'm going to start making more because I'm progressing. I'm entering my second trimester, so I'm going to have more energy to make more videos, okay? So just bear with me, and I will make as many videos as I feel up to doing. But right now, we're going to get into this direct mail opportunity. It's called How to Make Mail Order Your Stay-at-Home Business and How I Will Pay You to Earn As You Learn. Now, before I get into the video, you guys, I want you to understand that direct mail takes time. You have to be patient. A lot of you guys don't have patience, okay? And you have to put in the work and you have to stay consistent. A lot of people ask me, how long did it take for you to receive your first commission or whatever? And it's like, it took a minute, okay? When I first started mailing out flyers for the $2 cash machine flyer, I did not get it took a minute for me to get a sign up. I got more return to senders than I got sign ups. I got maybe one sign up off of that opportunity, okay? And then as I progressed and joined other ones, I started seeing more results more in one opportunity than in the other one, and I started promoting that one. But what I do is I don't have shiny object syndrome, okay? Just because an opportunity looks good, if you haven't even built the other ones up, you shouldn't be joining multiple opportunities. Okay, I try to stay in one and mail it out and get it out there and talk about it a couple times before joining another one. Okay, now I will be joining a new flyer opportunity. I will bring it to your attention once I join. Like I said, it's fairly new. I will not tell you the name of it until I join because I want to. That's my son playing in the background. Excuse the noise, you guys. He's playing with his toys and watching cartoons. It is what it is. Okay, so I'll be joining a new direct mail opportunity. I'm going to be upgrading to Phase 6 and Phase 10 pretty soon. And I'll bring you an updated video when I do that. Because my flyer, I'm going to have a different flyer to show you guys when I do upgrade to Phase 6 and Phase 10. And Phase 10 is another direct mail opportunity. It's affordable. And it's by the same person that promotes this one. Okay, Lonindseys is the admin of Phase 10 of the money funnel and of how to make direct mail order your stay-at-home business, right? Okay, so this is the flyer here, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Hi, my name is Lonindseys, and I'm looking for those who are interested in making direct mail their stay-at-home business, as well as those who have tried it but have not been successful at it. I am CEO of Janelle Marketing Inc., and I will show you and will pay you to put successful tips and information to work for you. I have been very successful earning a full-time income working from my home using direct mail. I want to show others how they can use and be successful utilizing mail order/direct mail as their stay-at-home business. By applying the tips and techniques I have used and that have made hundreds of mail order entrepreneurs shamelessly wealthy, that is what I am willing to show you and others. Additionally, I will show you how to select the right mail order project that will generate ongoing profits for you even while you sleep." So Lonindseys is giving you guys, the key to direct mail. He's basically giving you everything you need to succeed, okay? How I will pay you for your help. The best way to learn is by doing, and I've come up with an amazing plan that will allow you to make money via direct mail as you learn. I am in need of people like you who would be willing to help me distribute my special How to Make Mail Order Your Stay-at-Home Business booklet, and I will pay you very lucratively to do so. What better way to learn than to earn while you're learning? So this booklet here, and you will receive this book when you join, okay? When you join, you will get a welcome kit. It will contain your leads and this booklet, okay? And it's packed with very, very good detailed information. A lot of it I already know because I've been in direct mail for a minute. I pretty much know the ins and outs of it. But this book can help you. Your mindset will shift because this book tells you, he tells you basically everything that he did, everything that he went, basically giving you the do's and don'ts of direct mail, okay? I pay 100% for your first sale and 80% for every sale after that. Also, I pay daily so you can begin earning money immediately. Additionally, leverage yourself through others with my one-up plan, details with the kit. I also make it easy for you to do. All you have to do is hand out or mail out this flyer with your own specially coded referral ID number on it. That is how I track your sales, and as soon as I receive such from those who respond, a company check goes right in the mail to you. Additionally, as you use the tips and tricks I provide, tips and techniques, I apologize for that, I provide in my booklet, you will become successful doing what I am doing. So, he's basically letting you know he's going to pay you 100% for every person you bring in their first sale, and then 80% for every sale after that. Every time someone purchases the booklet, okay, basically by filling out this flyer, they're basically purchasing the booklet, okay? That's packed with very detailed information about direct mail. And I've read the book already, and I can honestly say that the book is, if you're in direct mail, you need it, okay? Especially if you're new, you're going to need that book. I also make it easy, okay, okay. Additionally, as you use the tips and techniques I provide in my booklet, you will become successful doing what I'm doing. The cost of the booklet is $25, and this is a one-time $25, okay? Don't let the $25 cost fool you. The information within is worth much more than that, and because people are willing to pay that price for the booklet, it allows me to pay you commissions. That's right. I will pay you $25 for your first sale and $20 for each sale after that. So when you get your first check, you get $25 every time someone joins you. You'll get like the first person that joins you, you're gonna get $25. If anyone else joins you after that, after you receive your first $25 commission check, you're gonna receive $20 for each person after that. Okay. So in order for you to become a distributor for me, I require you to purchase a book as well, plus include a book of 20 first-class stamps. For distributors to be successful, they must know what they're distributing and must go through the same process their future customers must go through. It's called having skin in the game. Besides, you will get 100% of your money back with your first sale, plus you're learning how to be successful with direct mail in the process. If you simply want the booklet without being a distributor, just send a $25 money order. So you don't have to get the booklet, you guys. You don't have to become a distributor, I meant. If you just want the booklet, you can pay, send a $25 money order, he'll send you the booklet, and you don't have to become a distributor. But if you want to become a distributor, you're going to check, yes, I would like to be a distributor of your booklet, how to make mail order your stay-at-home business. I'm sending you a $25 money order made out to Janelle Marketing Inc. and one book of 20 first-class stamps. I understand that this will qualify me as a distributor for this booklet, thus qualifying to earn $25 on my first sale and $20 on additional sale. I understand you pay daily by company check. Additionally, I will receive this flyer with my referral ID printed on it. As an added bonus, if you respond to this offer within 10 days, I will include 100 leads of people who are looking for a way to earn income from home via direct mail. They will come on pill and stick labels. You can also pay digitally via Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. And you have to include the referral ID number of the person that you're joining. If you're joining via Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, okay? If you guys want to join via Cash App, all you will need to do is email Lon Lindsay. If you want to know how much to send via Cash App, email Lon Lindsay. His email's right here, lonlindsay@gmail.com. Say, hello, my name is so-and-so. I'm interested in becoming a distributor of your How to Make Direct Mail Order Your Stay-at-Home Business booklet. This is the person's referral ID number. I'm joining under Velvet ID number 170214. And then you're going to ask him, how much do I need to send via Cash App? Okay, same thing with Venmo, PayPal. You need to ask him how much to send. And now I can get the prices from him myself. And then when you decide that you want to join, you can email me and I can just tell you the prices for the digital payment processors. Okay, if you want to join via PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle, it's a lot faster because you don't have to worry about mailing it in and waiting for him to send you. You'll still get your welcome kit, but you don't have to worry about mailing it in. And the cost of the stamps will be included in your payment if you join electronically. Okay? But if you mail in your payment, you have to send the $25 money order as well as the book of 20 stamps. Okay? So remember that. If you join via Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, the cost of the stamps is included, and you won't have to worry about that. Okay? But this is an opportunity that I recommend you guys get this booklet. I'm telling you from experience. All the stuff that's in this book, some of it I don't know, but most of it I do know. Because I've had, people that have been in direct mail longer than me, way before I got in it, they told me some of the stuff that's in the book, like staying consistent, changing up your lead source, all that stuff, it's in the book, okay? And if I were you guys, I'd really read this book, and if you need to, read it a second time. I've already read it, and I loved it, okay? It's a really detailed, informative booklet, and I've been wanting to join this one for a while because these are the type of things that people in direct mail need, okay? You need a way to learn, especially if you're going to get paid to learn. You need a way to be able to learn how direct mail works, the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, because there are do's and don'ts in direct mail, okay? For example, if you get a lead source and it turns out you get tons of return to senders back, stop using the lead source. Switch up your lead source. And I'm going to leave a link in the description of all the lead sources that I use that you guys can use that are actually working for people, for me and other people as well. You just have to stay consistent, okay? And a little tip, if you're new or even if you're not new, I think a lot of people who are in it for a while, they already know this, but this is the newbies. Try out a lead source, get 200 leads, and they're very affordable. Purchase 200 leads to start off with, and use that lead source for at least, I'd say 90 days or 30 days, and see how that lead source works out. For one, just choose one opportunity that you're in, that you're going to join, and use that lead source for that opportunity, and see how it works. Okay, you're going to get return to senders regardless, you guys. I don't care what anyone tells you. That's a part of direct mail, and it's something I had to really get in my head, because it is disappointing when you get tons and tons of return to senders. Now, what you need to do when you get those is, it's called reverse mailing. Now, that's in the booklet too, I believe. When you get when you get people mailing you their offers, mail your offer back to them, okay? It's called reverse mailing, and it does work, okay? Because those people are doing the same thing you're doing, looking for ways to make, to make an extra income, okay? So when you start getting people's opportunities in the mail, mail your opportunity to them. And always include a lead source and a stamp flyer as well. I have lead sources you guys can look at, and I have stamp source resources as well. Stamp flyer opportunities. That you can look at, okay? So, I know a lot of you like this opportunity because I got a lot of views on it. I will leave the link to the flyer in the description. If you would like to join via the payment processors that are listed on the flyer, please email Lonlindsey at lonlindsey@gmail.com. Make sure you put my name, you include my name. Say, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm interested in becoming a distributor of your booklet for the How to Make Mail Order Your Stay-at-Home Business opportunity. And I'm going to be joining under Velvet, ID number 170214. And I will leave that ID number in the description, okay? So if you're interested, either you can print out the flyer, fill it out, mail it in. Do not forget, if you're mailing in your payment, please don't forget put the 20 stamps in. And if I were you guys, because there's a lot of things going on with the mail situation, please send it priority mail. Because for some reason, the mail is not getting delivered. I don't know what's going on, but people are saying it's not getting delivered. It's taking forever. I mailed out something to someone, priority mail, mind you, and they didn't get it. And I don't know why they didn't get it. They had asked me for my Phase 10 flyer, and he didn't receive it. And it had more things in there, and it was a priority mail envelope that I had gotten from the post office, and I mailed it out priority mail. I put the correct amount of stamps on it, and he did not receive it. And I don't know what happened. And that was a priority mail envelope, so I don't know why, for some reason, he didn't get it. I don't know. So I might have to just go to the post office to send my stuff off priority mail. Because I had gotten a priority mail envelope from the post office, and I mailed it out to him. I put the correct amount of stamps on it. So from now on, I'm just gonna mail off. I'm gonna go to the post office when I want to do priority mail, because at least I get a tracking number from them, and I know where it's at. I didn't have a tracking number because I mailed this one off by myself. So it's either gonna be regular mail, or it's gonna be, I'm gonna go to the post office when I mail out priority mail. I mean, I personally do not like what happened, because he told me he did not receive it. And this is someone that joined me in Phase 10 But before, he wanted me to mail him my flyer, and I mailed it to him, but he did not receive it. So I don't understand, what happened with that. But I did mail it in a priority mail envelope. I don't know why he did not get it. I don't understand why people are even going through people's mail. That's a federal offense. You can get in trouble for going through people's mail. Okay? So, but yeah, you guys can do that. You can, if you get people sending you their opportunities, send your opportunity to them. I've been doing that. But at least you'll know, that way you'll know it gets delivered. Okay, now, not every person that mails you their opportunity has a return to sender, a return address. So when you get people's offers, make sure there's an address on the envelope so you can send your offer back to them. Okay? And make sure you say, like, you write a note, say thank you for sending me your offer. I will take a look at it. But in the meantime, take a look at this one, because it is, just you could write a note if you want. You don't have to, but that does work. Reverse mailing works. I've always been told to do that. One of the people that is in direct mail, he is actually the host of one of our conference call for American Bill Money, for our ABM Dream Team, for the American Bill Money opportunity. He stresses reverse mailing a lot, because he says that it really does work. So if you guys get people mailing you their offers, which I do get a lot, mail back your offer to them, okay? So I can't be on here too long, you guys. I have an appointment. I have the ultrasound appointment today. So I might make another video later, I don't know, but for now, this is the video I'm making, because like I noticed, it's getting a lot of views, and I don't see why it should get a lot more, because it's a very, 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 very informative book. I've already read it. Most of the stuff I know, some of it was new to me, but I'm telling you from experience, get the book, you guys. I'm telling you, and you don't have to become a distributor. You could just send a $25 money order and get the booklet mailed to you. You don't have to become a distributor. But if you want to also earn while you're learning, then I would recommend getting the booklet. Okay. So that's my time, you guys. If you're in direct mail, and the best thing I can tell you is take your time, stay positive, keep a positive mindset. Don't focus on other people's results, because you have to understand that your results and other people's are not going to be the same, because they could put more effort into their opportunity than you're putting in yours, and you could be putting more in than theirs. So results fluctuate, okay? But do not join these opportunities based on people showing you money, because you don't know what those people had to do to get where they're at right now. It takes time. Even the people that have been doing it for years will tell you they did not start off with thousands of dollars. They didn't start off. They probably had money to join these opportunities, but they were consistent and had to be patient like everyone else. Okay? But over time, they started getting momentum, and they stayed consistent, and they started seeing results. But those are people that have been doing it for a while and have a big following. But if you want to get there, you got to stay consistent. Don't focus on the money aspect, because it will come. It's just like when you work a 9-to-5 job. You're not going to work on your first day expecting to get paid that day, unless it's a daily paying job. If you get paid every Friday, you don't go to work the first day on a Monday and expect to get paid that Monday. You got to wait till Friday. If you get paid bi-weekly, you got to wait till you get your paycheck every other week. Okay? You get paid daily, that's different. You get paid right after you get done doing your job, working. So you have to understand, it's just like that. The only difference is you're responsible for your own actions. You're responsible for your own results. Okay? When you work a 9-to-5 job, you're still responsible, but you're on someone else's time. You're not on your own. You have to wake up at a certain time to get your job at a certain time. You have to clock in. You have to take your lunch break when they tell you to take it. You have to be back from your lunch break at a certain time. You have to clock out when they tell you, like when your shift is over, you got to clock out at a certain time. If you make any mistakes, you will get in trouble. You get written up. If you're late all the time, you will get fired. And these people, they'll fire you and not give a crap. They will not care, okay? That's why you guys need extra. You need to have, because of today's world, the economy is just, these jobs people are getting laid off, you guys. They're getting fired. Because, for example, I worked at a Carl's Jr. down the street from where I live. And when I worked there, I only worked there for 4 months because there was another Carl's Jr. that ended up closing, and they had to bring all those employees from that Carl's Jr. over to the one I was working at, and the hiring manager had to give them hours, and my hours were cut. So she didn't have any hours to give me, so I had to quit. So I lost my job, basically. And I had to go back to doing the cell phones to make money, okay? So, and that was not my fault. That just happened to happen. That ended up happening. But recently, me and my husband were in the drive-thru, and I asked her, are they hiring? And she said, well, they don't want to hire nobody because, you know, they don't want to pay people. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And Rite Aid just freaking, all the Rite Aids closed. All the Rite Aids closed, you guys. They went bankrupt or something happened, but they all closed down. All the 99-cent stores are gone. Those people were working there, for some of them for years. So you guys have to understand, these jobs are not unless it's a family-owned business. Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting down jobs I've worked before. My first job was in 2011 at Little Caesars, okay? I know the ins and outs of a 9 to 5. I don't knock one, but nowadays they don't need you as much as you think they do, because they could just let you go and it won't be an issue, and they won't even care. So you need to make sure you have a backup plan. Like right now, I'm going to be doing DoorDash to supplement income for my money-making opportunities, my direct mail opportunities, basically. My husband works, but I need to start working. Okay, I am pregnant, but it's not a job that's going to be causing me to do strenuous stuff. I was doing it when I was 5 months pregnant with my first son, my second son, who is now 2 years old. I was doing it with him when he was 2 months. I started doing Uber Eats at 2 months pregnant. No, not 2 months, 5 months pregnant. And I continued to do it when he was born. I waited 2 months. When he was 2 months old, I went back out and started doing it again, okay? I did DoorDash as well, Uber Eats and DoorDash, okay? And I took him with me. So that is why I like it, because I don't have to, you can't take your son or your daughter with you to work. But when you do stuff like that and you don't have daycare, reliable daycare, you got to do what you got to do, okay? And there's another thing I want to tell you. When I used to go to the store with him, my husband was at work, my son was at school, and I had to push my son in the stroller and pull a grocery cart behind me. And a lot of people saw that, and they were like, man, that's pretty smart. I'm like, well, I don't have, I did what I had to do. People saw me pushing him in the stroller, and they saw me pulling the grocery cart behind me. I figured out how to do that, okay? So you gotta make it work and do what you gotta do. I did that, okay? I still do. I don't have to do that anymore, though. Sometimes I'll do it, but most of the times I don't have to, okay? If I'm going grocery shopping or grabbing a few things, then yes, I will do it. Is it tedious? Yes, it is, because you're pushing a stroller and you're pulling a grocery cart that is not light. It's not heavy, but it's not light either. So you're pulling a grocery cart and pushing a stroller, okay? So, and there's times where I'll take my stroller and I'll just go to the store with my stroller and just, before I had my car, because we just got a car again, I would take my stroller to the grocery store and fill my stroller up with the groceries and push it back home. I do what I have to do when I have to do it. I'm not ashamed of that, because I had to get to the store. So this is all for my kids. You guys, this is for your family. So figure out a way to better your income, to change your financial future for yourself as well as your kids. Because in the end, you'll get blessed for it, and they'll have a better life because of it, okay? And I'm not saying quit your job. I definitely will not tell anyone to quit their job and do this full time, because you have to have something to fall back on, because you get bills every month. Direct mail takes time. You don't have time to wait. Your bills don't have time. Your bills won't wait. Okay? Your rent's not going to wait. So I don't recommend anyone quit their job and do this full time. Do it in your spare time. When you have time, do it in your spare time. But keep your job. Okay? Don't quit your job for this. Unless you're making enough money to where you can afford to take care of your bills with direct mail, then you could decide to do that. But if you're not making enough, don't quit your job. Okay, you have to be able to supplement. See, this is the thing. When you work, for example, I used to be on Cash Aid, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I was on Cash Aid, right? my husband makes too much. Okay, he makes too much, so ended up, that was a $600 that got taken, and he makes enough to where we don't need it. Okay, but if it was different, if I was the one working and I ended up losing, that's $600 that you have to replace. But since he was making enough, he is making enough, we don't need it. Okay, because when you're getting welfare or whatever, cash aid, if you make over the limit, then you will get cut. Okay, you have to find a way to supplement that income too when you get cut. Okay, so there's a lot of things that that go into this, but you guys keep a positive mindset no matter what. Keep your job. Don't quit your jobs unless you can supplement whatever you're making at your job, and you can and you're making that with direct mail, and you know you can sustain that, and you won't have any hiccups to where you gotta go right back to getting another job. Then that's different. But I recommend that you have a guaranteed income coming in, so you don't have to worry if direct mail takes time. You're not waiting. You're not sitting there. You know. So these opportunities I'm bringing your attention are very affordable. This is not a monthly opportunity. This is a one-time fee, and that's it. Okay. So I'm sorry I talked a lot, you guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to keep this video too long. But next month is August, and that is direct mail month. A lot of people are going to be joining these opportunities. August, for some reason, is direct mail season. I don't know why, but it's been named direct mail season. August 1st is when direct mail season starts to really take off. Okay, the whole month of August. Don't ask me why. I just know a lot of people tell me that August is the direct mail season. It's a time for really joining these opportunities. Okay, so that's my time, you guys. I'm sorry I kept you too long. I just wanted to really go over this and talk about that in detail. The booklet is your choice. I'm not going to tell you. You guys do what you want, but I recommend you get it because it is filled with detailed, informative things that if you're new to direct mail, you need it. And if you're even an expert at direct mail, that book is something that you need. We're not too old to learn. Okay. You always need to be learning something, a different strategy, learning something new. Okay. So I recommend you get the book. If you don't want the booklet, that's fine. Or if you just want the booklet and you don't want to become a distributor, that's fine as well. But all the information's on the flyer. I'll leave my ID number in the description. My information, my email, my phone number will be in the description. Call me or text me, email me, letting me know if you're interested or not. If you see my other videos and you're interested in any other opportunities, please email me, letting me know what opportunity it is that you would like more information on. And you can email Lon Lindsay to get more information as well. His email is lonlindsay@gmail.com. Again, my ID number is 170214. I will leave that in the description. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. Take care and stay safe, you guys.